Hi guys, this is Jiggy, a portrait and wedding photographer from the Philippines, and welcome to the channel. So in today's video, I am going to teach you guys how to shoot some corporate portraits using only your speed lights, and I will shoot with one light, then two lights, then three lights, then finally four lights, and show you guys the difference. Okay, as I said in the intro, today I will be teaching you guys how to shoot some corporate portraits using 1 to 4 lights. Now, the first layout will just be one light coming from here. This is my Sony f60RM inside the MagMod Mag box. This one's a 24-inch Octabank. Now, after I've showed you guys what this light can do, which basically is good enough for a very basic corporate portrait, we can then add one more light here, which is my fill light in the back. This one is powered again by another Sony f60RM, but this time it is modified by a Photix Premio 120 reflective umbrella with a diffuser in front. So I will show you guys how these two lights will blend together to create a nicer portrait than just one light. After which, we will add one more light, which is this one, which will serve as a hair light. It is another Sony f45RM this time, with a Photix Premio 85 reflective umbrella, also with a diffuser in front. So all three lights put together is actually a fantastic portrait setup already for corporate portraits. But to put the icing on the cake, we also have one more light here in the back, which is a Sony f45RM modified using a Photix 60x90 softbox. That will give a fantastic rim light. You know, it's just that little thing that just makes it even more beautiful. And I will show you what every single light will do through the process of this shoot. Okay, so let's start shooting. All right, so the camera that I will be using will be my Sony a7R Mark IV with a 24-70 2.8 lens. Now, I'm using a 24-70 because I'm not gonna go tight. I'm gonna go half body. And of course, this shoot is basically requested by my wife because she needed to update her corporate pictures. So we said might as well make a video out of it also. Now, all flash units will be triggered using my Sony WRC1M, which I can control in the menu system of my camera. And then, as with all my videos, I will be giving you a live preview of what my camera is actually seeing with the help of this one. This is the Mars 300 Pro. And I have also here a desk view monitor, which is connected via loop out, so that my wife can see how she is actually looking while I am shooting. Now, I am recording everything using here my iPhone because this Mars 300 actually transmits a Wi-Fi signal that I am picking up on my phone, and that is what I am recording. Therefore, everything that you guys are seeing is actually live. So with that out of the way, let's call in my wife, Coco. Babe, come on in. Hi, babe. Okay, so let's time to update your corporate profile. But before anything, I want to run you guys through my settings. My camera is set at 1/200 f8 ISO 100. This is my actual exposure. As you can see now, it's pitch black. So everything that you guys are seeing will be coming from my flash unit. Now, the reason why I am shooting at f8 is because I want my depth of field not to be that shallow. Because again, guys, portraits doesn't necessarily mean bokeh. Sometimes it's nice to get everything sharp and clear. Okay? Now, the background we chose is gray because personally I feel that gray is actually the best color for corporate headshots. And I think afterwards I might put in a slight vignette afterwards in post just to focus the light more on her. So, all right. So as I said, we'll start off with one light here. What is my light setting here? It is set at 1/4 power. So let's take one shot now. Babe, can you profile this way? Point your foot towards me. There, perfect. This is gonna be her pose the entire time. Nothing flashy, nothing fancy, just a very, very simple corporate pose. Okay, can you drop the shoulder a bit? There, now move the shoulder towards me. There, then chin towards me. Good. Okay, tilt your head this way. All right, open up your elbow. Good. This way. Good. All right. So this is my first shot. If you guys notice, this is basically a modified clam. Instead of having a beauty light, you guys might be asking, how come I just don't do a beauty light in front of her? Because I don't believe a beauty light is the right light to use for corporate work. It's too fashion forward. You want your corporate lighting to be classic because it's meant to be very, what's the term for it? It's supposed to be a classic portrait, correct? So with this particular photo, you guys can see that there's so much contrast only because light is coming from one side. So another option for us to be able to put in more light there is, of course, we bring this reflector out and higher. Sorry, you guys might not be able to see this there anymore, but for purposes of this shot, we'll just take one demo with the light, with a reflector there, okay? Take one more shot. As you guys can see, I actually opened up the shadow a bit more, but to be honest, this is a very, very good lighting setup already with just one light for a standard corporate portrait. And if you guys notice, I have her really close to the background, so there's no need for background light anymore. I'm getting some nice spill from my main light already to illuminate the background. But preferably, if I were to use two lights, I would put in a fill light here in the back. And let's see how that will turn out. I'll just put this back here. Now, okay, let's turn on the other light now, this one in the back. So that one is set, this one is set at group B. Let's turn it on, and the power is set at 1/2. Drop the left shoulder, please. There. Tilt your head this way. Chin towards me. Good. There, that's it. There you go. See, now with this one light, it filled in the shadows a bit better than that of just having a reflector on this side. This, to be honest, is one of the secret lights that photographers never show you. We always have one big light here behind us that's never going to be in frame, but it basically just fills in all the shadows and opens up the shadows and gives a bit of specularity also on the eyes. So if you guys were to ask me if I had two lights, how I would position it, I would position it like this. This in itself is already actually a very, very good lighting setup, but we could do better. And how do we do that? We turn on now our hair light, because this is the one that will give a nice specular highlight on the hair and also have a bit of rim on the shoulder to separate her a bit from the background. So that one is set at group C. Let us see. Again, I'm controlling all my flash units here from within my camera. My camera is actually detecting that I have my Sony remote commander here, so I can control everything in the back of my camera. So this one's set at group C. My power is now set at full power, okay? Now, let's take one more shot. Shoulder again, babe, please. Tilt your head this way. There, then chin towards here. Good. There we go. Beautiful, look at it. So these three lights actually is more than enough to create fantastic and beautiful corporate portraits. But as I said earlier, there is one more light that we can add that could be your icing on the cake. And this is what I meant about that. This is another f45RM with a Photic 60x90 octabank, which will create a nice rim light. Let me just show you guys. Okay, so babe, let me turn it on first. And since again, this is an f45RM, it's a bit weaker than the f60, so at 1/2 power, it should be a bit, it should create that nice rim light that we want. Okay, they're beautiful. See the difference. That's it. That's how I do my corporate portraits. It's very, very simple. Sometimes I just use one light. There are times I use 2 or 3. And for this particular instance, I am actually using 4. Now, if you guys have any questions, you could leave them in the comment section below and I'll gladly answer it when I have time. And if you guys are not new to the channel, you know that I do try to converse with you guys there. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's at Jiggy Alejandrino. And also, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And while you're at it, click that notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. Okay? Till the next video.